Here's what to do if someone threatens to sue you according to a criminal defense attorney. First off, especially if you're a millennial, you'll probably have the urge to start apologizing and try to fix it that way. I cannot stress this enough. Don't do that. Apologizing can be used against you in court as an admission of fault or an admission of guilt. So even if you feel bad, that they feel bad, or whatever, don't apologize. The other instinct someone might have is to get aggressive, because fuck them, right? Something like, go ahead and sue me. I don't care. Don't do that either. All that does is create a paper trail that makes you look combative in court, and judges really don't like that. So step one is to take a deep breath and remember that a threat to sue is not a lawsuit. Unless they've filed with the courts, unless you've been served papers, there is no case or issue for you to respond to. People threaten to sue each other all the time, and the overwhelming majority of them never follow through. It's often just used as an intimidation tactic. So try not to react emotionally, don't panic, don't apologize, don't escalate. Which leads us to number 2, and this is critical. Stop talking to that person at least about the issue at hand immediately. Altogether if possible. Don't try to explain yourself, don't try to negotiate directly, don't say I'm sorry because like I already said, in a legal context that can be interpreted as an acknowledgement of responsibility. Anything you say, text, email, DMs, voicemails, a casual conversation on the street that you didn't know they were recording. All of it can be used as evidence if a lawsuit is actually filed. So be very intentional with your words, or better yet, stop using them altogether. Never a bad idea to shut the fuck up when someone threatens to litigate. And number 3 is to document everything. For 2 reasons. 1, a credible threat to sue you could count as a legal preservation notice, meaning that a court could find you had a duty to preserve evidence related to a claim when you were notified of the incoming lawsuit. A formal demand letter is sure to do this, but even a credible specific threat can trigger this obligation. And you can get in deep shit with the court for destroying evidence when you knew a lawsuit was coming. Reason 2 is that typically the person with better documentation has the advantage in court. Courts only care about receipts. So every email, every message, every communication you've had with the other party in the dispute, screenshot it, back it up, preserve it exactly as it is, and whether or not you submit it to the court to use it is one thing, but definitely don't destroy anything. And number 4, which is really just if the threat seems even remotely serious. For example, if you're getting formal demand letters, or the amounts involved are significant, or there's any real potential liability, consult with an attorney immediately. A lot of law firms offer free or low-cost initial consultations, and getting 30 minutes of professional advice early on is significantly cheaper than trying to undo damage later because you tried to handle complex legal processes by yourself. An attorney can also evaluate if the claim has any merit, draft a proper response if one is needed, and in many cases, a single letter from a real attorney being like, for XYZ legal reasons, no, is enough to make the whole thing go away. And last thing, don't talk about it publicly. Don't post about it on social media. Don't vent about it in group chats. Don't joke about it on your story. Screenshots are forever, and opposing attorneys pull social media in virtually every case now. And something you thought was harmless could very easily be taken out of context, or stripped of its intended tone, or reframed entirely as Exhibit A in a point you never meant to make. So to recap, don't apologize. Don't argue. If possible, stop talking to that person altogether. Document everything. Consult a lawyer if it's serious, and keep it off the internet. I hope you never need this information, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.